fuck was that? Jesus, let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back. Tonight we're in one of Vancouver's most haunted cemeteries. Why are we here? Because not many of you may know this, but we are also paranormal investigators, in addition to doing a lot of dumb stuff. Usually when we get to the first week of September, that's Halloween season. At least in our house it is, right? So we watch a lot of horror movies, we do a lot of horror stuff, and we also lurk around in a lot of graveyards. So tonight, we're going to give a little demonstration of how we investigate, and we're going to see if we capture anything. I think we will.
I think so too.
Yeah. All right. Stick around. Okay, so here's some of the equipment that we'll use on an investigation. We didn't bring everything. We kept it pretty light tonight because when we're out just kind of in a cemetery, you don't need a lot of equipment. But what we have here is a couple of recorders. We have a couple of K2 meters, and we have a REM pod. These are for detecting electromagnetic EMFs. The more common misconceptions about this piece of equipment is what you see on reality TV is exactly the opposite of what the purpose of these pieces of equipment are intended for. For example, you're gonna see something like this. I got a hit right here. I got a hit. Okay, all right. I think this is where the hotspot is because there's a hit on the K2. That is how you do not use a K2 meter. This is not for walking around going, oh, I got a hit here, thinking there's a ghost there. No. You will use this where you can determine baseline readings and kind of search out where there might be old cable junctions. We typically do bring this because every once in a while, when we're doing an EVP session, these will start going off. And sometimes they will go off in unison with the questions that we're asking. It doesn't happen very often. It's very rare. In fact, it's almost never. Next, a lot of people ask, hey, I want to be a paranormal investigator. What equipment do I need? First of all, don't be seduced by all of the equipment that you see on websites like Ghost Stop or the things you'll see on eBay or Amazon. There's a lot of equipment out there. They light up, they seem all fancy, and you know, they're hidden inside teddy bears. If you really want to investigate and you just want to see if you can just capture whatever, you know, might be out there, recorders and the camera. Those two pieces of equipment. Just start with that. Just nice and simple. These are about 30 bucks. You can buy them at Walmart. How much was this one?
About 90 or 100 bucks.
90 or 100 bucks, somewhere in there. We're going to do a small demonstration on how we do an EVP session. Now, another misconception about paranormal investigating. This is another thing that kind of comes into play when you watch reality TV. And there should just be a disclaimer that says for entertainment purposes only. It really isn't the glamorous detail that everyone thinks it is. It's really like watching paint dry, unfortunately. You're in a house, you're out at the cemetery. It can be cold, helicopters flying by, sirens going off over there. And you got to sit there for hours upon hours recording, asking questions, making general conversation. Then you take that home, then you got to plug it into your computer, download it, then you got to listen to the entire thing. An interesting piece of equipment that we like to use is this REM pod. And what it does is it creates sort of an EMF, kind of a little field surrounding the antenna. So we brought that tonight and we're gonna turn it on and maybe it will make a little noise and light up and do a little dance for us. Now, another important piece of equipment to bring with you if you're gonna be out in the middle of the night, such as we are, a flashlight. Obviously for safety reasons. You don't wanna be walking through a cemetery and you know, there's a divot in the grass and suddenly your foot goes into it and you twist your ankle and then you've broken your foot and then you have to like crawl across the cemetery back to your vehicle.
I'm not carrying him out. You're on your own.
She'll be carrying me out. Having said that, we are going to start our EVP session and enthrall you with the world of the paranormal. Let us begin.
So we're going to get our equipment ready. We're going to start with the REM pod. So we turn this on. We're just going to place it down here. You can hear it already going off because I'm touching it. So just to get an example of what this does, as soon as you get close to it, it goes off.
We're gonna get our recorders going.
What the hell? Well, REM pod's going off.
So today is Friday, September the 10th. It's approximately 10:50 p.m. My name is Calvin, and this is Joanna, and we're going to do EVP session number 1. I just heard a voice over there.
We're already hearing noises and voices. I swear to God, I just saw something walk over there.
So one of the things you have to keep in mind when you're in a cemetery at night is you're going to hear a lot of odd little noises going through the grass and the trees. There's wind, there's rabbits, there's probably, I don't know, mice. That can be a little unnerving until you get used to it.
So just to give you an example here, us being this close to the REM pod doesn't set it off. You have to pretty much go right up to it. So in case anyone's wondering why we're right next to it.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Ghost.
Is there anybody out there? We're playing around, but we really are going to get down to business.
Yeah, we like to joke around a little bit. It's good to loosen up. And, you know, they always say that mean spirits can feed off of your fear. Well, we hope that they can also feed off of our good energy as well. So
You didn't like that.
you didn't like that? Yeah. So, you know, you don't have to be all serious and everything, right? You be respectful, but you can just be yourself too, right? And you're going to garner the same results. So, would anybody like to speak with us? Could you give us your name?
How did you die?
It's a very nice cemetery here. Do you like it here? Is it peaceful? Do you like it when people come to visit you and chat?
Did you have any children?
Do you have relatives that come to visit you on a regular basis? Can you repeat our names back to us? Calvin, Joanna.
Can you tell us your name? Were you married? I swear to God, I just heard something.
Really?
I heard.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Now we're hearing disembodied voices. Shiver down my spine.
We just caught something.
Yeah.
It feels
Oh,
very cold.
I just
Yeah.
got really cold.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
What?
I don't know. I just heard something in the trees or bush.
So if you could just approach us and trigger our equipment and make our REM pod go off, that would be fantastic. Whoa! Okay. That was unexpected. Okay. Are you here with us now? Can you communicate with us?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Can you do that one more time? I keep hearing footsteps behind the camera.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to wind it up here in a minute, and we really want to thank you for speaking to us. No, please do not follow us home. There is only room for 2 of us.
Maybe a couple more cats.
A couple more cats. What the hell is that?
Let's go.
Hey guys, we can't tell a lie. We're just fibbing around back there. That was our little homage to all the horrible reality shows of the paranormal where they have their little holy shit moments and truck it on out of there.
I'd say 99% of those are fake.
Mm-hmm. Yep, fake. For entertainment purposes only.
Act scared.
There we go. That's a good place to
Okay.
cut it. Oh my God!